On January 25, 2019, police discovered the murdered bodies of Margaret, Chad, and Cody Amato.
And I'm asking you if you can please, pretty please, send me one of your videos. I love it so much when you just send them to me. Yeah, I don't like buying your stuff. It makes me feel weird. Could you please send me one though?
You're being cooperative, sir. We appreciate that. Some Seminole County detectives want to talk to you, so we're going to get the handcuffs off of you.
Hi, my precious little kitty. I just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking about you and that I miss you very much. And I can't wait to hear you soon. And everything about you just makes me so happy. And I just love you with all my heart, baby. You make me very desperate too for you. And I just want you with everything that I am. And I'll protect you always, and I'll love you forever.
DNA was on you.
There's no way.
Just like Mom, Cody, and Dad loved you. Nobody loved you any more or any less.
I'm telling you right now, I do not think you're a murderer.
I helped her get her window.
I don't think that you're a bad person, and something got out of control, and we needed to know where she's at. All I want from you is a reason.
The Amato family is found murdered in their home. The only member of the family who was there and survived, Grant Amato, is brought in for questioning.
My full name is Grant Tiernan Amato. I primarily worked in the hospital for, I think, 5 or 6 years. I was accused of grand theft of the third degree back in June of 2018. You know, the cops came in and then they handcuffed me and they were like, you know, you've been charged with this, where, you know, I had to have the picture taken and stay in the sitting area where they process you all and everything like that. And first person I call is my dad. My brother.
What is your brother's name?
Cody.
Okay.
Sorry. He calls my mom. He calls my dad. He smooths things over as best as he can. He's just basically saying, I'm going to pay this. Nothing less than savings. I think I had like $300-400. So when that happened, obviously I was dismissed from that job and then I couldn't get another job. Finally in December, there was no evidence ever presented. All the charges were dropped. And now I'm just in the process of expunging that from my records. Right. But because, you know, I can't keep just not working forever. Sure. You know, that was kind of a topic around the house was, you know, I need to get started here.
Normally, if someone's brought into a room, that's their first concern is, why am I being brought here?
Why am I here? He hasn't even said that.
If Grant leaves the room, it could imply that he has something to hide, right? By staying there, he's showing, no, I'm a willing member of society. I'm happy to do my civic duty. If you have questions to ask me, I have nothing to hide. So if he was to leave the room, it would show he's uncomfortable. Yeah. Why is he uncomfortable? It would start to raise more concerns. Similarly to the search, he was okay with being searched. If someone isn't okay with being searched, that would imply they might have something on them that they don't want found, whether it's a weapon or drugs.
I mean, I have my like duffel bag and whatnot in there if you guys want to check that.
He's feeling very unsuccessful. He's feeling like a loser. He's feeling like he's made an error that's affecting his life. He's doing the best he can to sort of compensate for that by being forthcoming and honest with, he believes, with the police. But he's feeling like a person who is experiencing a certain amount of feelings of failure. We know that he has a brother, so it would suggest also that he's probably feeling a sense of rivalry with his brother and with other people who seem successful. He's trying to recover from a significant loss, the loss of his profession and the loss of his face. That's why he's telling us, there were these charges against me, but I'm working on getting my record expunged.
I've been applying for jobs for the last couple weeks, and then I went on a job interview yesterday for a home infusion nurse job. They didn't have anything. They said that they'd probably be getting back to me by Tuesday or Thursday. It's a crappy world when, you know, you don't have any money, you can't do anything. So I've been out of work for 6 months, since June.
How did you pay? That's a lot of money for to be out of work.
My brother.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, my brother.
What does he do?
He's a CNR, the certified registered nurse anesthetist.
Okay, so we
were both in the program together.
Okay.
And then he was able to finish, and then I did not.
So he was making good money?
Yeah.
Was he making that 150, 100?
He was working a lot. I mean, I don't know if I think he was cusping a lot of overtime, not scheduled, but yeah, he was moving along
What do you think he made his best year?
That he was already up to like 166.
So he made more than 160?
That was take home.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're fishing for exactitudes, and he come back with an exact amount of 156,000. He's obviously keeping tabs on his brother's wealth because his brother is giving him money. But this has also got another purpose. They're looking to see how much he knows about the financial situation, and if after the fact he's going to steal money from that guy's bank account. He would know the balances of the bank account. He would know everything about the finances of the family. That's why I say someone in this position is desperate for money. He's a poor money manager, but he's looking to find out how to get money from his immediate resource.
Now, of course, he doesn't think that they're fishing for any information.
No,
He's just answering a regular old question.
I feel like quite often on these interviews, I love to say, well, that's on purpose, that's on purpose. But everything they do is on purpose. They usually look benign, but there's a reason behind everything.
During the time that I wasn't working as a nurse, I tried to do the whole Twitch streaming thing, and then they can donate, they can subscribe to you, which then you get like a monthly payment.
So what were you making off of Twitch a month?
Nothing really significant. It was like $150, and then a few donations. Primarily, I guess just keeping myself busy.
There's definitely an association that we can make between his desire to be a Twitch streamer. For a lot of people, is a delusion. Twitch is a platform that people will use to stream all sorts of stuff. Usually it's commonly associated with gaming. So you'll have somebody that will be playing a video game, they'll be live streaming what they're doing, and people will be watching this. Maybe he already plays video games in his spare time, and he's thinking, well, I can make some money off that. Most people would take a part-time job somewhere that's in a related field. So I would think something related to healthcare, even if it was in healthcare sales. Maybe he's not administering medication. Certainly he wouldn't be able to do that at this point. Or even training people in CPR. Just something that's more relevant to what he does. So it's interesting that he thinks, I'm going to make it big. It tells you what he thinks of himself. He thinks quite highly of himself.
He's sailing on the river of confidence. They're talking to him about his stuff, what he does.
So you got a lot of computer knowledge?
A good amount, yeah. I mean,
more than the average person.
Yeah. I'm computer savvy. During the time where I was struggling, in the last 6 months, I sold all of my guns. I had about 4 ARs, Benelli M4.
Tactical shotgun.
Tactical shotgun. Me and my brother both had one of those. And then we had the Supernovas. Pistols-wise, I think 4 or 5 just pistols. A Glock 17, the Smith & Wesson M9 something. A Taurus 45 caliber. And then I had, again, it's like the dream gun that I always wanted was the FN Tactical 45.
You said you got rid of some of them?
I sold all mine.
Did you keep anything for yourself?
No. I ended up
got rid of everything.
Got rid of everything.
There's no benign questions in this investigation. It's what do you know about the family's firearm situation? And he has basically put, according to what I've heard, there all the guns in his brother's possession.
The fact that he is obsessive means that he's going to overdo everything he does. Nothing succeeds like excess as far as he's concerned. Once his mind seizes on something, it's very difficult for him to reset it to something else. So whenever he does anything, we can expect he will do it to the extreme.
We hear people talk about their dream cars, their dream house. It's not often in my circles we talk about dream guns, although I'm sure an aficionado would have that.
But he's not only telling us he has a gun, he's telling us he has 4 or 5
Several.
ARs plus other things. So again, this is a person that has difficulty limiting himself, disciplining himself, and I think that we're going to see more of this as more information is provided.
He's very familiar with the inventory of guns that are in that family, and that's a telling factor in itself.
Who lives at home?
Just me and Cody, and then mom and dad.
Okay.
Me and Cody, junior year of high school, we stopped arguing at that point. We decided to go to nursing school together. We decided to go to the nurse anesthesia school together. He was the better student up through nursing school, and then I was actually the better student in nurse anesthesia school. And that was the one time that he actually admitted that I was didactically more confident than him in that field.
Who was better in weightlifting?
He was.
Oh, okay.
But he was definitely stronger in high school. He'd take care of everything.
Always there for you.
Yeah.
Always there to support you.
Always there.
Okay, just stop for a second. What he's telling us, he's in effect confessing to sibling rivalry. And with sibling rivalry, there's almost always a feeling of resentment toward the more successful sibling. He's really beginning to tell us a lot more about himself than he reveals.
Tell me about your mom.
Kind of like Cody, she's always been the one that focused on me.
Were you the baby? You were truly the family baby?
For my mom. You know, countless times my dad would like come up to me, he'd tell me time and time again that, you know, you're her favorite. I mean, she would do anything for you. I mean, it's like, yeah, I don't need to hear that. I mean, that's not what would motivate me. But no, with mom, I think we yelled at each other a grand total of like 3 or 4 times my whole life. I mean, she's never done anything wrong. She's always been the one who's stood by me, even during our early childhood when it was really rough with our dad. My dad's a Leo type A, Italian. He's very focused on his future.
Dad make good money?
I think he would tell me that he makes like between $110,000 and $120,000 a year. My dad was a very angry, violent type person. Overbearing. He would like push my mom, and like one instance, I remember we heard our mom yell that he's hurting me, and then me and Cody run downstairs and we go into the room, and then we're trying to get our dad off of our mom, and then my dad elbows back, and that's when my nose has got its little like bridge right there.
He's a mama's boy. The dad who is a aggressive, dominant person, related more strongly to his brother, and he is being seen almost as an emotional charity case by the mom. Mom likes him, mom will take care of him, so that he wouldn't have to compete with his brother for his father's attention and approval, because we see that that's lacking here.
He's painting a picture of what his family life was like in his mind, but the reality was he is not in a good place in that family. I believe he was picked on, he was seen as the weaker link in the family, and the police are trying to get it out of him.
Violent towards my mom and towards me, never to and towards Jason, but never to Cody.
Why?
I mean,
Cody his favorite?
Yeah. Cody also never really made any mistakes. He did a few things wrong. He lied a few times. You know, he cost my dad some money a few times, but he was never like a repeat offender, I guess you could say, whereas me and Jason, we had that difficulty where it's like, okay, we got a C or we got a D on something, and I just don't want to tell Dad about it.
Sure.
But then he would find out, and then...
Dad ever abuse you?
When we were younger, spankings with, he'd use like, I mean, it was like a 2x4 that was fashioned into a paddle called the lightning rod, I think is what it was called. You know, he'd do that, and then he'd push you around. Like, he wouldn't punch you. He wouldn't bruise you. I guess I should say the only place that I ever got bruised was on my butt. He would belittle me when I was younger. He would make me feel bad that Cody's doing all this stuff to like,
and you're not.
And I'm not.
Did your father say or do anything to scare you?
He had threatened me that if I stepped foot back on his property, not the house, but if I stepped foot back on his property, that he would kill me.
Did you tell that to Cody?
I didn't.
When you left Cody, what did he say he was going to go do?
Cody said that he will take care of it.
Grant Amato has been brought into a police station for questioning. While he has begun explaining his life and his relationship to his family, he has yet to ask why he is here. What's gone unsaid is that the police are looking to find an answer to who killed Grant's family.
Okay, so you had one of his credit cards?
Yeah.
And what were you buying with it?
Over the past 4 months or something like that, I've been talking to this woman online.
Who is she?
As embarrassing as it is, she's a cam model.
A what?
A cam model. A cam model. It's like a virtual girlfriend, I guess you could say.
Okay.
A lot of the money went to her.
Okay. Where's she at?
She lives in Bulgaria.
You ever been there?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't that serious.
So what would you give her money for?
Just for like time online with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what did she charge? By the minute? By the hour?
Minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much is it per minute?
Oh god, I think it was like 90 tokens a minute, $600 for 5,000 or something tokens or something like that. And then it was 4 hours a night. So I mean, that's basically just where all the costs went. I met her at the very beginning of July.
Still talking to her?
Still, yeah. I mean, more just on like Twitter, like just through direct messaging. Like,
how much do you think you spent on this? Because it seems kind of pricey.
Yeah, probably close to like $200,000, I'd say.
$200,000?
Yeah.
And where'd the money come from?
Money came from me, my brother, and then my dad.
He's letting us know that in some ways he's emotionally hooked onto this model and that he derives that kind of emotional gratification. And if I heard it correctly, he speaks with her for 4 hours at a time?
4 hours a night, yeah.
That's a tremendous amount of time, even if it wasn't being expensive to do so. So he's really giving us more and more information about how pathetic and dependent and needy he is for attention from other people that he's willing to pay such exorbitant price for that.
In such a short span of time, he hasn't asked some of the key questions we would expect a person to ask. Where's my family? What happened to them? Why am I here? Why am I being questioned? We haven't seen any of that at this point. The only person he's talked about in positive terms is this Bulgarian cam model. He's very quick to explain what a cam model is. It's something he's very comfortable with speaking about. It's interesting that in such a short amount of time, he's gone from talking about his work situation, how he's unemployed, to then talking about his family, how his family didn't love him, they didn't take care of him, they abused him, to then talking about, well, I pay a lot of money for this kind of this attachment that I have to this woman online. Have you ever been to Bulgaria? No. That has nothing to do with it, but it's a service that I can pay for where I can have that kind of attachment.
When was the last time that you and your dad did have a heated conversation?
It would be Thursday. One of his rules was that I wasn't allowed to talk to the woman anymore. Behind the scenes, my mom would let me talk to her through her cell phone using Twitter. When I was in Cornerstone, my dad told her, because he had like hacked my computer or something like that, and then so he had found, you know, the stuff that was related to her. Erased my whole entire computer, he put a password on it, so it's like, even when I came back up until Thursday, like, I wasn't able to go onto my own computer to look at anything.
He's treating you like a small child.
Right, and he had this list front and back on a piece of paper of all the rules, this is what's going to happen, this is why I'm acting the way that I'm going to act, I'm not going to be dad anymore, I'm going to be Chad. I basically told him, I'm going to be present, I'm going to do what I can, I'm going to start trying to get jobs now. I told him what my plan was, and then because there was like that emotional connection, I guess you could say, between her and me, like a relationship, you know, I didn't want to just stop cold turkey on it.
It's interesting he's using addiction language.
Yep. When do we say quit cold turkey? When we're talking about someone who's addicted to nicotine, using cigarettes, right?
And he's telling us he has an alliance with his mother because she allows me to use her phone to be able to maintain my relationship.
And he almost admits he loves this woman online.
And one of the stipulations was, you speak to this woman again, you're out of the house. You can pack up your shit, and then you're off my property. That if I ever step back onto his property, that he would kill me.
Grant Amato is being questioned by the police. They're looking to prove who has murdered his family. While Grant has freely spoken of problems within his family and his expensive relationship with a webcam model, he has yet to ask a single question about why he is here.
Spoke with Cody. He had given me his debits because, I don't have any money and I don't know where to go. And the last thing that I was told was just that, you know, basically once again that he'll take care of it.
What time is this?
10:30ish at night. I just like stayed in that in the vicinity area for a number of hours, and then I had remembered that the public, their guest Wi-Fi is always still active even when the store closes down. So I was like, okay, well I'm gonna go there because I have my Surface. I had to pull up the address to my interview, basically just waiting in that parking lot until I had to leave to go to the interview. And then I was just there the whole night.
Talk to Cody, talk to Mom, talk to
No, I couldn't talk to anybody because I didn't have...
But you had the phone in the room.
Oh yeah, I did have the phone in the room.
Oh yeah, I did say that thing I forgot about. Oops. That's essentially what he just did. The Wi-Fi is also an interesting alibi or evidence that can be used against him. We know that even when cell phones aren't connected to Wi-Fi, they ping off of nearby cell phone towers. We can approximate where a person is pretty much any given moment, which is kind of scary if you think about it for the average person, but it's definitely interesting because it would place him in a certain spot at a certain time.
Did he keep any guns on him?
Smith & Wesson M9 Core something.
Did your dad carry any guns?
He has like 2 SKSs or something like that, and then he has a Glock something.
Did he carry the Glock with him normally?
Normally, no.
No.
That was the last interaction that I had with the 3 members of my family. We hadn't had dinner because of the whole argument that was happening.
You leave, go on your way, Cody goes home,
right,
and you have no contact with him since then.
Right.
I just want to make sure that we're not missing anything before we can close. Just a second, Grant. You want to take this? This is a good time right now to take it.
I'm good.
Bathroom break, anything?
No, I feel fine.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just water.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
What they're doing is seeing what's been found at the scene, what have they got from the other investigators. They're catching up on trapping him and some of the stuff that's ongoing, I believe. There's obviously forensics going on, things going on, and they're also going to have a little battle plan now. Okay, we got him in one lie. We got him to this point. What's our strategy going forward to get him to talk or to break him? So I think you'll see a totally different demeanor from these two detectives when they come back, and I think the pressure's about to go on.
But it looks like a decent-sized road. It wasn't just like a little driveway
Right,
or somebody's
right.
private road.
And then
So-
it winds through.
So it'd be Lake Pickett.
When you left Cody, what did he say he was going to go do?
Cody said that he will take care of it.
Take care of what?
Just the situation that was at hand. He had told me the reason why, like, I'd been kicked out, but he really didn't give me that much dialogue, like, about that situation. He was miffed a little bit because, you know, he had just gotten off work and now he has to go deal with this. He gave me the debit card to say, you know, to use this in case of emergencies.
But what was your demeanor? Like, what did Cody see you as?
So I was scared because, I mean, like I said, it's the first time that I had been out of the house.
Did your father say or do anything to scare you?
He had threatened me that if I stepped foot back on his property, not the house, but if I stepped foot back on his property, that he would kill me.
Did you tell that to Cody?
I didn't.
So you're afraid of it?
Oh, yeah. My dad was going through, like, a lot of losing his temper a lot, yelling a lot, especially when me and Cody weren't at the house.
Who's he yelling at?
My mom.
So was he being violent to your mom?
Yeah, like, I think...
Physically or just emotionally?
Both. He had bruised her left arm by grabbing it. They were in the kitchen together, and then he was like throwing food at her and then banged her head against the wall a couple times. He had told her that basically if I fuck up, he's gonna kill me and then he's gonna kill her.
He said those specific
Because
words.
he blames everything that happens negatively with me and with Jason, not with Cody, but with me and Jason on her.
We've come and talked to you. You rode up here voluntarily with us to talk to us. Why do you think we're having this conversation?
I honestly don't know, but I'm pretty freaked out at this point. I mean, I know like how the situation was when I left. I thought that it was weird to begin with that I hadn't gotten any communication whatsoever.
When you were in your room, the hotel room, hanging out,
and then
you were using the surface to check things.
Right.
So
yeah.
there'll be a history of everywhere you went on it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. As a child, we're told the truth always is the best thing to do. Correct.
Correct.
You agree with it?
Yeah.
And accidents happen, and things in the heat of the moment, things happen that we wish hadn't happened. There's something you want to tell us. I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your body language. Now's the time. Something's really bothering this guy. It's not that, you know, I spent a bunch of money I shouldn't have on this girl. So be it. You did, it's over with. Money can be made back. Something's bothering you.
I'm just worried about what is all transpiring from this.
He's pushing really hard in that direction to set up Cody as the primary suspect here. We do see murder-suicides, they do happen, and he is setting that up. My father is a loose cannon, my brother is gonna take care of it.
I think he's going progressively along with his story about, well, my dad threatened to kill me, my mother, my other brother. He's left his other brother out of it, so that's his safety valve. Cody's gonna be the last blame spot. So he's kind of leaning that his dad was crazy and going to shoot them all.
Anyone but me.
Yeah, I'm the innocent guy here. I'm the victim. And I think he's, in his mind, saving Cody for the next push. They obviously have been outside the room, got an update on forensics, got everything they need to know what happened. And now they're giving him a chance to confess.
The police have outright said, look, you haven't asked us
Yes.
about your family.
When I had gone to the Panera, I searched for like top stories, Chuliota or something like that.
And found what?
That there was shootings in Salt and Circle.
Now is the time.
So what do you think
To be
happened?
honest.
I think that there was something that obviously happened at the house.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know what happened.
I know better.
We think something else happened before you left the home, because you didn't leave with everything being okay.
I don't have anything else that I can really say.
Do you even know why law enforcement got involved? Like what brought us to that home?
No.
You just said it. You know something bad happened there. Out of your voice, not mine. I have not told you anything what's happened there. Because the video is not of just a general area. It's of a specific location, correct?
Yeah, I saw like a driveway or something.
Whose driveway you say? You've been here with us. You think something bad has happened at your house. And to date, so long, you haven't even asked us about anybody.
Well, that's because for the last time that I was arrested, I mean, like nobody would tell me anything.
Once you start telling me something that's truthful that I know, then we're going to have a conversation of exactly what happened.
You haven't heard or gotten any
Well,
emails?
I mean, I'm just scared as to what the answer is.
Did anything more happen with you and your father? Did he harm you, hit you,
No.
draw any weapons on you?
No, he didn't do anything like that.
I'm looking in your eyes tell me exactly that you are hurting inside. I get it, brother, I get it, you're hurting.
And this is the
You're
only
scared.
time we can help you.
Honesty is always the best policy.
If you were protecting yourself because you were in fear, then that makes sense.
Once a bomb goes off, you can't defuse it. You can't. that's already out there. I think you're going through a very stressful and emotional time right now. You're probably not used to depending on somebody to pay all your bills, and there's a significant debt to people. $200,000, I don't know what I do. I mean, mortgage, yeah, I get it, or something like that, or a medical bill for my child, yeah, I get it. But talking to some girl, you know, in Bulgaria, you know, you hit it right on the head. You were embarrassed about it, and you have nothing to be embarrassed about.
And you said you had a connection with her.
Yeah, you got to come to me with the truth now, because I already know the truth. I do.
You know, when you see that there is a shooting somewhere, that it has to do with my family. I don't know how to even say the words.
Give me a roundabout what you're thinking.
That somebody in my family's dead.
And how does that make you feel if you're thinking that?
I have absolutely no ability to comprehend the words. Like I said, I've been there for my whole entire life, and even though there's been struggles and everything like that, there hasn't ever been any issues.
There's never been the struggles or the issues like happened Thursday.
And maybe you felt that was rock bottom for you. You were getting kicked out of the house. Your father gave you an ultimatum. I can understand how you would feel, that you'd want to lash out, or, you know, if something happened, you'd want to defend yourself.
Sure.
I can tell that you guys are, like, leading me into a certain way of what...
The only thing we're leading you to is want to get the truth from you. Not trying to make you say something that's not true, that's not accurate. The truth, the end. Do we know what happened? Yeah, we already know what happened. It has to still come from you, the truth. I think you're being honest about 95% of the story. I truly do believe you're being honest about that.
I mean, apart from the times maybe being wrong, I genuinely don't have anything else that I can say about what transpired during the nighttime.
There is no proper reaction to hearing that or suspecting that someone in your family has died, but there are definitely things that we would say are consistent with what a normal person, how someone would normally react or behave in this kind of a scenario. He's incredibly nonchalant about this. He's incredibly distant and hands-off with this.
I think someone in my family's dead, ho-hum. That's what he's like, instead of, oh my God, someone in my family's dead.
Or are you telling me someone died?
Oh, are you accusing me?
Please tell
maybe, you know, are you here to tell me and deliver some bad news?
There's so many reactions that should have happened.
Yes.
I want to see the rest of my family. I want to go see my family now. Nothing like that at all.
When you left Cody,
Everything was fine.
we got called to the house because Cody didn't show up to work. Can you tell us what we found?
I mean, you guys are talking about guns, and then the website and everything, that something happened to him.
Who's him?
Cody?
Did you do anything to Cody?
No.
Did you do anything to your mother?
No.
Did you do anything to your father?
No.
You have any reason to believe that anybody else would harm them?
No, the only thing that I was told was that Cody would take care of it for me.
To bring law enforcement there, what would you think happened?
That there was a shooting.
Between whom?
I don't know. Between Cody and my dad.
And why would you think that?
To protect me, or to help me, or to do something with me.
He's now bringing out the alibi. It took him all this time to get them to give him enough to get his story out. He's been waiting all this time to get this out, because this is how he planned it.
So you're telling me you did not shoot Cody,
No.
your father, or your mother?
No. I mean, I don't know, like, what more I can say.
Well, when law enforcement arrived, that's what they found. So you're the only outstanding child. You're the one that's been having problems with your dad. You're the one that we haven't been able to find for 2 days. Do you understand now why we would be questioning you about this?
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't, like, I wouldn't be saying, like, all, like, I don't know the ways, I don't know, like, what to even say.
Grant Amato is being questioned as police investigate the murder of 3 members of his family. He has avoided asking why he is there. Instead, he seems to want to push a narrative that if anything has happened, his brother is responsible.
So if anything happened in the home, you believe it would be Cody and him?
Yes. Because I don't have, access to anything.
We know Cody didn't shoot your dad. We know Cody didn't shoot your mom. We know Cody didn't shoot himself. There's something.
And you still haven't asked us the condition of them or anything.
That's because I don't know what the normal proceedings are, but
The normal proceedings are for you to be honest about what happened.
And then we help you understand everything that's going on from here on out.
And we don't believe you're being honest. We feel that you are leaving something out about what happened in that home. And the evidence tells us what happened in the home. But you need to fill in the blanks. So when you would communicate on Twitter, like you said, either on your cell phone or your Surface, you would have to be connected to Wi-Fi. Is that correct? Did you leave the house with your brother Cody looking like that? Or did you leave the house with your father looking like that? Or your mother? Is that how you left your family?
No.
Nobody else went into that house.
Who left your family like this? If you were the one that's been depressed, you were the one that owes money, you were the one that got into a confrontation with your father, who did this to your family? If you were trying to defend yourself or something else happened, we need to know now to help you.
So you can see that Grant is faced, obviously, with what he has done. If he looks down, he's going to see his family members. If he looks up, he's going to see people putting the screws to him, pushing him on that information. So really, he has nowhere to turn to other than to cover his face or close his eyes, and then he is left with the images that I'm sure are there, right? So this is absolutely a breaking point for him. And the first time we've actually seen him get upset or emotional.
I love the abruptness of this investigative team, like how they basically changed places intentionally.
Yep.
They've done everything with purpose, and now she's driving the nail into the coffin.
So tell us what happened, Grant. Did your father go after you and you try to protect yourself?
No, I didn't do any of this.
I'd rather it come from you than have to do it that way. Fact, I know. She never held a gun. She didn't have a gun that night. Fact, he never fired a gun. Fact, he never fired a gun. Never did. This is the person, right here, Mom, who always stuck up for you. Something happened so bad that caused her death, your dad's death, and Cody. And I'll tell you just about how it happened. 1, 2, 3, based on evidence. Based on evidence. I know he did not shoot your mom. I know he didn't shoot your dad. I know he didn't shoot himself. And I know from video surveillance camera in the neighborhood, nobody else came to that house. Listen to me, hey, I know. Video surveillance tells me everything that happened this night. I'm telling you.
The touch to the shoulder. Personal space is around 6 to 8 inches. I do believe that's the theory. If you can get inside someone's personal space and they don't flinch, you're softening them up. And this is a move by him intentionally to soften this guy up and touch him and say, we're here to help you. Now they're going to go the help routine.
Mom's sitting her thing with a glass of wine, doing her thing, and she's shot. You just got to step over and tell me, man. You've been arrested, correct?
Yeah.
So we have your fingerprints, correct? You understand that? Physical evidence is something I can't manipulate. It's either there or it's not there. Didn't fire a gun, didn't fire a gun, didn't fire a gun. Cody did not go home.
Or did your father point a gun at you?
No, there's nothing else that I can say.
Then this is not going to end up the way you want to, with what you're telling me right now.
I mean, there's just nothing else that I can say.
There's nothing else that happened in that home while you were there that would lead up to this?
No, there was nothing else more than what I had said.
Then who do you think did this?
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
I'll give you a few minutes to think about this. And think about life decisions and where do we go from there. A few minutes to collect your thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a few minutes. Hey, do you need a drink or anything, Grant?
No.
Okay.
They're leaving the room on purpose. As we discussed, we didn't know if the picture and all of the details would work. We said, is this going to work? It's a gamble. It didn't. He's holding to his story, again, as we thought he would. But now they're going outside. Two reasons. One is to let him think about what he's seen, analyze his story versus what they've told him. They're probably planning a secondary strategy, or they're discussing it with the prosecutor who's watching this, possibly behind the screen. What do you think we should do now? And they're coming up with another phase of the interview stage.
So having that photo, I think, is definitely a manipulative and direct, intentional choice. You're not going to be seeing the other two individuals, but you're going to be seeing his mom, Margaret. I think their silence, of course, is deliberate. I think that they're waiting to see if silence is what brings him out.
Roll the tape.
Was your father wearing this?
Yeah.
And what about that gun on his waist?
No.
He didn't have that on.
No.
Is this normal?
No. I mean, I hadn't seen him have his gun since.
So he doesn't walk around like this normally?
No.
Why do you think he would be like this?
I don't know if it's because of what he had told me that if I came back that he would kill me.
What makes you say you're afraid of him?
Now, if we look at what this fellow has said through the whole thing, my father threatened to kill me. He's asked him to leave the house. He spent the last number of hours packing to leave the house. He's insinuating that his father put this gun holster on before he come back in the house. That's what he's getting at. He doesn't realize that the gun holster is on backwards, and no person that is aware of how to put a gun holster on is going to put it on themselves backwards. So the officers are leading him into the only person that put this on there is the person who killed him.
Grant Amato has spent hours in a room being questioned by the police. The police have given him a final chance to confess to the murders of his father, his mother, and one of his brothers, but he has refused. Before Grant can leave, the police request his clothes so they can be tested, and his other brother, Jason Amato, comes to speak with him.
But you're the last person that I could put in that house. And I know what happened over the last 6 months. I can understand the troubles that you've gone through. But it's hard for me to think that you would break to this point. But who else can I blame? How are we gonna find out who did this?
I don't know. I don't have the answers.
So what are your intentions? Do you understand what we have to do now? If you're not the person that did it, we have months of stuff that we have to take care of from our dead parents. Months. You know how much stuff is in that house? We have to go through it all. I have to call people in California to let them know that Margaret Amato is not alive anymore. I gotta call at 3 o'clock in the morning because Cody's 30 years old and has perfectly good organs to donate. And I can't call that shot. He's not an organ donor. I had to say no. So that means there's someone out there that could have used his organs, but we weren't prepared for this.
I don't know if that was a set-up interview by the police or if it was an actual family request to see him. Sometimes the police ask people to do that and they cooperate. It's obviously had an impact on him to some extent, but he's not broken. And this poor brother now has to live with this the rest of his life, knowing that his other brother probably is responsible for what happened to his brother, mother, and father.
Well, look at Grant's reaction to a soft, supportive, affectionate response. He sort of melts, but he still sticks to his story because, as we were talking about, obsessive compulsive personality disorders, they deal with their hostility indirectly by being passive aggressive. Gives them a feeling of power. They're used to being around people that they love and hate simultaneously, being unhappy with them. And we see a situation here. Even though he likes his brother and his brother's being supportive of him, I think Grant can continue on withholding closure for this person. And the fact that he can feel powerful only when he's in a situation that really annoys other people.
The shit you did, you could have been in jail. You would have been in jail for years, and they covered it up for you. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. And I probably will have resentment for the rest of my life, whether you did it or you didn't do it, but I need closure. I need to know what happened to my mother, my father, and my brother Cody, because I wasn't there to fucking help. And that hurts me. That hurts me a lot, man. I may not have been able to stop you. You probably may have hurt me too, but at least I would have known what happened. And now I'm in fucking who knows what now. I'm lost. And it scares me that you want to leave here and not face what happened. Because you're putting my life at risk then. You're putting Donna's life at risk, Grandma's life. How do we know what you're going to do? I do love you, though. Just remember that. Just like Mom, Cody, and Dad loved you. Nobody loved you any more or any less.
Like a person on a dialysis machine. I know I need it to keep alive, but I hate the fact that I need it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know that I need these people to support me, but I hate the fact that I need them. And that creates a feeling of ambivalence. And I think this is what we're seeing here in Grant's behavior. I think when we look at this case, we now know that he was convicted on 3 counts of murder and he's serving a life sentence in prison. I think what we're seeing is a person who feels like a personal failure in his life. The people whom he loves and is dependent upon are successful from his point of view. And this creates a feeling of anger and frustration. And I think that what we see here in this crime was how that played out.
The little bits of things they got out of the interview to disprove what he said. They didn't get a confession, but they got enough through the cell phone, through cameras, through whatever they used to prove he was lying. A lie, in this case, is as good as a confession.
You haven't realized I'm always thinking of you, sweetheart. You're always on my mind. You're the most important thing on my mind. I just can't wait to hear you, and I can't wait to see you again. I want so many more pictures and videos, and this is just amazing that I get to see you like this. I can't wait, baby. I can't wait to feel you. I miss you, and I love you.